WISE is a 4-step formula that can almost guarantee you success if implemented correctly. And I know because this is the same formula that took me from broke to making over $100,000 at just age 19. But the thing is, if you miss any of these steps, it breaks the whole formula. So make sure that you watch this whole video. It was in April of 2017 when I first started entrepreneurship. I remember it like it was yesterday. The year before that, I got my first job at age 16 working for Wendy's. And y'all know at age 16 in black households, if you don't get you a job, you a bum. You lazy, you a bum, all of that. You gotta get up out of there. So at age 16, the day I turned 16, I was applying for jobs, and a couple months later, I got my first job at Wendy's. So I was lit, right? The year after that, I just used my tax return to start my first business. But that whole year, my first year in business, I didn't make a single sale at all. Not a single sale in business. But what kept me going? What kept my drive? Why didn't I quit my first year when I didn't make any sales? It was my why. Let me break this down. Your why is, why are you doing what you do? Like, you really gotta ask yourself this question, and you gotta be real with yourself too. Like, what's the purpose behind it? Who are you doing it for? Are you doing this to take care of your family, your kids, your mom? Are you doing this to put yourself in a better position? Why are you doing what you do? You have to identify that, and then once you do, you gotta write it down and put it somewhere that you can see it, so you can remind yourself every day, why are you doing what you do? Because y'all know how life gets, you know what I mean? Life gets hard, and the game is going to test you. My first year, I didn't make a single sale in entrepreneurship. Not one sale. Y'all know this. Like, y'all could go back on my other channels and y'all could see my story and everything like that. It wasn't easy for me my first year, but I had a strong enough why to keep me going. So when I didn't make any sales for months, I didn't give up. When I ain't make a sale for a year, I still didn't give up because I had a strong enough why. And for those that don't know, my why was to help take care of my family, like to just put myself and my mom and everybody around me in a better position, because I grew up with a single mom of 4 kids. So y'all know how that is. It was tough, and on top of that, I'm the only boy with 5 sisters. Like, I got 5 sisters. Yo gang, I'm just editing this video, right? And I got to thinking, damn, I got 6 sisters instead of 5. Don't judge me, man. I can't keep track of everybody. I live with 3 of them, my grandma and my mom, all in one crib, right? So I had no choice but to hustle. You feel me? I had to hustle. But everybody got a different why. Everybody got a different reason for why they do what they do. But what I want y'all to do is identify your why, write it down, and put it somewhere that you can see it every day. So no matter what happens, you're reminded on what you're doing this for. The second step to making your first 100K is to identify your strengths and your weaknesses. Now, off the rip, I already know you're gonna say, like, Drill, I ain't got no strengths, I ain't good at none, I ain't got no talents, I ain't got no gifts, none, I just ain't got it. You's a motherfucking lie. You good at something, you just don't know it yet. Like, I understand not knowing what you good at, cause at first, I really didn't know what I was good at. Like, I was 17, and my main goal was just to make some money when I first started off, right? So I tried the blogging, that didn't work out. I tried selling shirts online, that didn't work out. And then I tried Instagram. Instagram didn't work out for the longest time, but eventually I got good at it, right? So sometimes you really just gotta test out a bunch of different things until you find what you good at. But you good at some. Don't tell me you not good at none, cause you good at some. You might be good at writing, drawing, video editing, graphic design. You might be good on camera. It's so many different things. Hey, you might be good at playing a motherfucking clarinet or something. You good at something, you just don't know it yet. Your goal is to identify what you good at. But on the flip side, you also gotta identify what you not good at, so you know what not to do. Like, for me, I'm not good at writing, so blogging wasn't the best thing. Like, I wasted a lot of time just writing blogs when that's not really what I'm good at. That's not what I'm interested in. You feel me? So identify what you good at and what you not good at, so you know what to do and what not to do. And if you don't know what to do, or you don't know what you good at right now, just test out a bunch of different things, and then eventually you're gonna be able to spot what you good at. So you figured out your why. Who and what are you doing this for? You identify your strengths and your weaknesses. Now it's time for you to start a side hustle and start getting you some money, right? And I recommend you going off of your strengths. So whatever you identify as one of your strengths, you gotta try to find a side hustle that corresponds with that, right? So let's say you a talker, right? And you really good on camera. I recommend starting a YouTube channel. Let's say you more behind the scenes. I recommend starting an Instagram page. Let's say you love cars. I recommend starting a Toro side hustle. Let's say you love real estate. I recommend starting to get into Airbnb. Like, you really gotta play off of what you interested in and what you actually good at to start your side hustle. Because if you start start a side hustle in something that you're not interested in, right? Let me tell you what's gonna happen. You're gonna start it, you're gonna be super excited at first. And trust me, I know, like I done started 1,000 different side hustles. Like y'all done seen them all on my channel. You're gonna be super excited at first, but eventually you're gonna get bored of it and go do something else because you're not really interested in that. Or eventually it's gonna be like you're not really making much money off it, so you're gonna go and do something else. But if you was actually good at it and you actually like what you do, you would make money off it. The money gonna come regardless, you feel me? So really try to find a side hustle on something that you're good at and interested in, and that's gonna make the best combination. And my personal favorite one is Instagram, right? Because you don't need to be on camera and it's completely free to start. So that's great if you just getting started off. That's what I actually got started off with myself, just building up Instagram accounts and doing affiliate marketing on there. And check me out, for those that's interested in learning how to grow and monetize Instagram accounts from scratch, I'm gonna put my IG Hustlers Academy on sale for only $50 for the next 48 hours. So if you're interested in learning how to grow and monetize your Instagram account, click the link in my description below to take advantage of that. And I also got one more thing to announce. I'm giving away a free Instagram page called the Black Boss Crew with over 50K followers on it. And all you gotta do to enter that giveaway is to drop a like on this video, drop a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on Instagram. If you do those 4 things, you automatically entered in the giveaway. I'll be announcing the winner once we hit 200K on this channel for the culture. Here are the giveaway winners from last video. All you gotta do is DM me on Instagram and show me proof that that's you, and then I'll send you the $100. The last step is to expand. So you started your side hustle. Let's say you started a Toro side hustle, right? And you making a decent amount of money, you learning about Toro and everything like that. Let's say you're making like $500 a month, which is good money for a side hustle, right? But imagine if you added on another income stream on top of that from just doing Toro. What you could do is you could start documenting your process and start building a brand out of your side hustle, right? So this is exactly what I did when I first started making money. Like I started with ClickBank affiliate marketing. A lot of you guys already know this, right? My previous channel, I was just documenting my journey to making $1,000 a day with ClickBank, right? So what I was doing, I was making money with ClickBank. ClickBank was my side hustle. I was making money with that, right? And then I was making money by making content around me making money with ClickBank. You feel me? So you can expand on your side hustle so that you getting even more money, so that you making money while making money. That's the key. You know what I mean? I'm telling you guys the keys to the game right now. You can make money while making money by just documenting your process, and you do not have to be no expert. Like when I first came into the game, I was not an expert at all. You feel me? Like I was barely making any money, but I was just documenting my journey. People love to see the journey, even if you just starting off. So don't feel discouraged if you just starting off or you just started a new side hustle and you're not making that much money with it or anything like that. Show that it ain't nothing to be ashamed of. We all start new things and we not gonna be perfect as soon as we start something. So it's okay that you don't know a million things about a certain topic. You share what you know, and that's also how you're gonna be more relatable when you building your brand. Like it's a big difference between someone that actually showed their journey from the beginning, like kind of how I did. You feel me? Like I didn't show y'all completely the beginning. Like my first year, I didn't show that. But when I was 18, I started doing YouTube. So I wasn't making that much money. I was making a little money, but I barely was making any money. So y'all really seen me come up from the ground up. But compare that to someone that just hops on YouTube and is already a millionaire. Like it's kind of a disconnect there because they already all the way up there. But I'm telling you, if you use this method right here, the WHY's method, you figure out your why. You identify your strengths and your weaknesses. You start a side hustle. It doesn't matter what side hustle it is. Just start one that you actually is interested in and you actually good at, like Toro, Airbnb, Instagram, YouTube, some type of side hustle, and then you document your journey on that side hustle and expand. You're gonna be set in a couple years because that's the exact thing that I did. And if you look at my journey, you would know like that's the exact thing I did, and you can look at where I'm at today. But I really hope that y'all found this video valuable. I try to give y'all some game that I actually did and used myself. Make sure y'all drop a like on this video, drop a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on Instagram to be entered in the giveaway for the Black Boss Crew. But I'm out, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one.